Slicing the ball is one of the best ways to return a serve. It gives it a ton of backspin, which makes it difficult for opponents to deal with. Being that most players topspin the serve, a slice is a perfect counter and flows with the spin of the ball, making it a very consistent shot. There are some key fundamentals, however, that you must know in order to perform a slice properly. First and foremost is to make sure you are holding the right grip. This is called the continental grip, also known as the hammer grip. It's important when first trying this to grab both sides of the handle with just your thumb and index finger, then using all other fingers as support. This is the grip you want when slicing the ball. Now let's take a look at the biomechanics of the backhand slice. Notice how I turn my body so that my right hip and shoulder are facing the net before the ball gets to me. Also see how I raise the paddle up above the level of the ball and move it down and forward to meet the ball slightly in front and to my left. Another key point is to make sure your wrist is cracked back so that your knuckles are facing upwards. If you watch closely, at the point of contact, the face of my paddle is facing more forward, like a wall, rather than upwards, like a ceiling. And my weight is moving forward into the shot as I follow through with the stroke, allowing the natural momentum of my arm to complete the full motion. The same physics and mechanics apply to the forehand slice. My hips and shoulders are facing the net. I start above the ball, moving down and forward towards contact. My weight is transferring into the shot, and the face of my paddle is nearly parallel with the net, right as I strike the ball. The only subtle difference between the forehand and backhand slice is in the follow-through, where at the beginning of the stroke, my wrist is cracked back, but at contact and afterwards, my wrist begins to scoop, so that my knuckles are now facing down. Of course, each of these technical aspects of the slice must be practiced consistently before mastered and applied to a live game. But now you know, and knowing is half the battle. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.